everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. And today we have a collision between two rivals from the Mountain West Conference, as we're going to see the New Mexico Lobos taking on the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Falcons will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Lobos offense making their way on the field to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Lobos are on the move here. Looking for some space. It's Sanders. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he stopped after 84 yards, so second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and get ready for that next play.
Set. It's dropping back. It's Dampier. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for some space. It's Sanders. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. 1st down here for this offense. Takes the handoff on the counter play. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Fighting off the defender. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
1st down and 10 now. It's an option look. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. They'll try to run it with the option. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Busha. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Falcons will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made over the middle, and he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Sanders. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. And the Lobos will bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He'll pitch it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Busha. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to find room. It's Sanders. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Lobos will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the option play. Breaking tackles. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back in motion now. They'll run the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Now it's second down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room with the 45. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Falcons lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's an option look. Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the Falcons looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Air Force. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on, then booted away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
The Falcons look at a cash in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Falcons. So the offense clicking now. They're building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's complete downfield. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Lobos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Dampier. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
The big fullback's got it here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Boy, good tough running here by Air Force to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Air Force always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
And the Falcons keep the football on the move. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Scanning the field. It's push-up. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Falcons have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
3rd down and 3. Trying to make it 3 consecutive 3rd down conversions. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. We'll try to run it with the option. Powers through the tackle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only does he have a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big downfield off that.
Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. Keeper. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown, make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it. They're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot hold on to the end zone. Missed opportunity there in the red zone. Sets up a 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And it's good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Lobos offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. To throw, it's Dampier. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Harris. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. So on this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a 1st. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Falcons bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. Snags a quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made just enough of a gain to move the sticks. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
It's a quick grab. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Dumps it down to the back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Lobos come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. There's a wide open receiver, complete. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Lobos with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area, expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Lobos will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The Falcons looking to keep this drive rolling. They're going to run the option. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Falcons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. We'll try to run it with the option. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
11th play of the drive coming up. Here's the option play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. This offense really clicking.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Back to throw. It's Dampier. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And the Lobos will have to kick it away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They can't slow him down. Quarterback in the clear. Touchdown, Falcons. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This poor defense, I don't think they can find the ball when it's going to be handed off, pitched out to the back, or the quarterback keeps it. This time, completely fooled. Nobody's there to take the quarterback, and he makes them pay for it with a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Touchdown, Lobos. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a carry for the fullback. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run the option. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Busha. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The back's got it on the pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Lobos line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Dampier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And they'll give it to the back. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Lobos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's another good run for him. But what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Pitch play to the back. Powering through the defender. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They're going to run the option. QB decides to keep it here. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And the Falcons will have 1st and 10 here. It's an option look. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He'll pitch it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And now a carry here for the fullback. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Here's the option play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Lobos pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. He'll toss it to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Falcons will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Lobos will line up on 1st and 10. Give it to the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's got it for a big gain. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
And the Lobos churn out another 1st down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Makes a quick grab. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down. Seventh play of the drive coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, New Mexico. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. They'll try the option play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. The setup at 3rd and 4. They'll try to run it with the option. It's a quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Back in motion now. Here's the option play. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Falcons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Hands off to the fullback. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Give it to the big fullback here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. Right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.